Good evening, guys. Another beautiful day here in Colombia. Now, in the last video, we were in Betania, but after a long day traveling from Betania to Medellin and Medellin finally to Guatapé, we have finally made it to the town of Guatapé, a beautiful town located with a lot of water around here. This town is beautiful, but we're not here to explore the beauty of it. That's going to be for a tomorrow video. That's going to be for another video. What we're doing today, we're gonna get some street food. We need to get some street food. I need to try what it is that they have here on sale in Guatapé. So without further ado, let's go ahead, let's go get some street food. I'm hungry, I haven't eaten anything all day, so let's go ahead and let's get started. Alright, first off of the day, we've come to a place known as A&B. What do they serve? Literally, they have one thing on their menu, arepas. All different types of arepas, but they got arepas. And they've been open since 1988. If you think about it, that's almost 40 years of history that they're hitting. That is a very long time. And this place is incredible. It's right very near the main plaza. Great arepas is what they claim to have. They say they claim to have some of the best in Guatapé. So that's a pretty big claim. Let's go ahead and try it out. First off, we got some mango juice. This is mango and leche, mango and milk. Like I said, I love mango juice here in Colombia. It is amazing. Let's just go ahead and try it out. Cold, refreshing, just sweet and cold and mango. Just one of the best things ever. Okay, now the arepa I've got here. This is an arepa of super especial is what it's called. Why is it super especial? It's got everything. It has got a quail egg on top. It's got chicken, chorizo, sausage, so many things that you can literally see. It's packed with this, and they even put sauce already on. But I do need something spicy. I do like some spice, so I'm just gonna pour a little bit of spice right on top, give it a little bit more of that spicy flavor. Let's go to you literally see the quail's egg around, and they just it's just stuffed with so many ingredients. Let's go ahead and try it out. I love that the sauce that they already put is kind of like a barbecue sauce, but it's kind of sweet. So when you have the sweet, plus the creaminess of the avocados, plus the spicy salsa, you get literally sweet, spicy, creamy, all in one bite. Now, when it comes to the meat, there's so much going on. There's sausage, there's shredded meat. I forgot to mention that there's shredded meat in here. There's chicken, there's egg, there's so many things. All of them, all the different textures. The sausage, nice, bouncy, juicy almost. The dried, sort of shredded meat has its own dryness, but the sauce helps compensate for the dryness of the shredded meat. The chicken, nice, grilled, juicy, just overall delicious. And the arepa itself, really nice and crispy, and it's not too soggy. It actually kind of looks soggy because it's absorbed up all that sauce. But even though it's managed to contain all the sauces, the chili sauce, the barbecue sauce, all of the sauce in there, it hasn't leaked, it hasn't broken. And that's the problem I have a lot of times with arepas. They're too soft and they break. This one, it's sturdy. It's like an earthquake-proof building, a meat-proof container for the meat. It works out really well. I am very impressed with this. Highly recommend the arepas here. It's very near the main central square, so just a few steps here and you're gonna get some of the best arepas in all of Guatapé. All right, we're gonna finish this up and I'll take you to the next stop. This time of the day, we've actually come right down to the Malecón, or the lakeside. And we've come to a place known as Empasteliticos. They are the original ones. And what do they serve? They serve mini empanadas and mini pastelitos. It's only unique here to Guatapé. Apparently this is a very unique thing. Imagine like miniature pastelitos. That's what we've got here. A pastelito is usually quite big. It's like a ravioli. But here, they've made it miniature. They've literally made it super tiny. I don't know why, but it means it's unique to Guatapé. It's unique to Guatapé. This is only a thing that you can find here in this city. So of course I had to try it. I had to see what it was like to have a mini pastelito. Okay, there is some ají on the side. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put some of the ají right on top of the actual pastelito itself. Like I said, this is not a pastelito, this is a pastelitico, is what they call it. They give it a new name. Let's try it out. Inside this, they've got so many different things going on. They've got carrots, they've got chicken, and it tastes, honestly, it tastes kind of sweet. All it has like a sweet-ish flavor to it. The dough itself is really, really nice. It's very, very hot. It's piping hot because literally they just freshly fried it. So it is very, very hot. It's just come out of the fryer. But what shocks me is the chicken in there. It's literally turned into like a mash. Like it's completely mashed into like a paste with carrots, with tomatoes. It adds a really nice sweetness. The carrots add a really nice sweetness to it actually. The carrots give it a nice earthy sweetness that is really, really nice. It's really interesting that it's small. I actually like that it's small because you can take it into bite-sized pieces. It's not too big. Sometimes you get a pastelito, sometimes the dough's too thick. Here, that's not a problem. Literally, look at it. There's so much chicken in there. Sometimes there's just too much meat. It's too heavy. Again, not a problem when you have a small little pastelito, just like this one. Wow, really, really good. And for 6 of them, you're getting them for, sorry, not 6, 8 of them, you're paying 6,000 pesos, which is a great price. Comes with ají, comes with the chili sauce. Really, really good choice. Wow, if you're here in Guatapé, this is a must try. Like I said, this is something unique, Empasteliticos. Really, really cute, really, really small, and they definitely work out to make it taste really good. Muchas gracias. Just come to the little stop here on the main plaza. It's called Chorizo Butifarras. You can see the name right behind me, and I've ordered chorizo, but they wanted me to try the Butifarra. Butifarra is a sort of small, short-linked sausage that's very popular here in Colombia. And Butifarras are really, really typical. I've seen them actually all over Colombia. So finally, he's literally cooked them right there. Let's go ahead and try out my first Butifarra actually here in Colombia. First off, that is piping hot. I don't know if you can see the steam coming off of it. It is so piping hot. But very delicious. All of these sausages, they make the chorizo, the Butifarra, all of that is all homemade. So they literally make it at home and they come out here to sell it. Wow, this is actually really, really good. Super bouncy, like the texture on the outside is really, really bouncy, really like meat-filled balloon. And sometimes sausages aren't that bouncy. That's a problem I have a lot of time with sausages. But here, the Butifarras are absolutely incredible. It's just so piping hot. You can literally see they grill it, like they're grilling it the whole time, which is why it's so hot. But absolutely delicious. Love this. But the main thing that we've ordered is going to come out in a little bit, so let me go ahead and show you guys that. ¿Cuánto cuesta chorizo? We finally got what we ordered. We got chorizo, and the chorizo is cut up into tiny little pieces, served with potatoes on the side, and of course, a classic good old arepa. Now, just looking at the chorizo itself, first off, it's yellowish in color. You can tell there's things stuffed in there. And like I said, this is not something that they bought at the supermarket. This is chorizo that they literally stuff right at home. They bring out here to the market and they grill it for you fresh, along with the potatoes that they have, and then arepa, and that's how they serve it to you. None of this is manufactured in a factory. None of this is produced, far away in a place that isn't local. This is as local as you get. When you come to the countryside, when you come to little towns here in Colombia, people make their own chorizos. They don't go to the supermarket and buy it because, well, they have supermarkets, but why do that when you literally have the ingredients right in front of you? Now, just looking at the chorizo, you can see how stuffed it is with all the different meats, all the different ingredients. I think there might be even tomatoes in there, but it is an insane amount of stuff that they put inside the chorizo. Let's just go ahead. Let's try out our first chorizo, literally just looking at it right now. Oh, it smells incredible too. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Oh, the meat on the inside, you can taste there are different cuts of meat. Some of them are softer, almost pasty like. Some of them are a little bit dry, or some of them are shredded. Some of them are a little bit smokier. You can taste the different meats that they've stuffed into the chorizo. Wow, that chorizo is literally packed full of flavor, and there's some fatty parts, there's some lean parts in the chorizo, but it all balances out. You have to strike the balance. You can't have a chorizo that's too fatty, but at the same time, you can't have a chorizo that's basically all lean meat, because that's not going to give you the juiciness that you want from the chorizo. That is the perfect balance that they have struck. Wow. I mean, look, it's yellow in color. I might as well say I struck gold, because that is incredible. Okay, let's go ahead and try their potatoes, because their potatoes also look really, really good. They're also cooked in like a yellowish sauce, I would think. And notice, these are like baby potatoes. They're like little tiny potatoes. I mean, this is actually a pretty big potato compared to some of the ones that they actually serve. So I don't know how they make it. I think this is an Andean variety, a Colombian variety of potatoes. Like I said, potatoes are originally here from the Andes, here from Latin America. So that's why they probably have the most variety of potatoes. Let's go ahead and try out my first little mini potato here in Colombia. Oh wow. I love that. Because the potatoes are so small, the starch inside is not too heavy. There's not that much starch. The skin, perfectly crispy, perfectly almost like crunchy. But then the potato on the inside, it's like this soft little dough ball. Sometimes when you have an entire like jacket potato or like a cooked potato, it's a lot of starch to get through. But here, it's not that much starch because it's a tiny little potato. It almost becomes like a crispy potato tot, like a tater tot almost by itself, because it is such a small size. It's easy to cook, it's easily boiled down, and the skin remains crispy as ever. Wow, chorizo and the potatoes, all the arepa, all of that together costs 13,000 pesos, which is highly affordable considering the amount you're getting. I mean, this is a pretty full plate. If you look at it, it is a very substantial plate. So being able to have all of that for 13,000 pesos is a pretty good deal here in Guatapé. And of course, the best part is it's all homemade. It's literally made by families that live right out here in the countryside. That's the best part about leaving the big cities of Colombia. You get to experience the local paisa culture, the culture of the people who are living in the countryside. But we're going to finish this up, and we're going to go ahead and let's see if we can get some dessert here in Guatapé. Okay, final stop of the day, we've come to a place known as El Solterero, and they serve obleas, which is a thing I've always wanted to try for a very long time. Problem is, I gotta eat this quick because the thing is gonna fall. Everything is leaking out of it. What is it? It's basically two crackers, but the crackers come with arepa, which is the dulce de leche, along with the milk. As you can see, it's literally leaking onto my hand right now. That's because this thing is very liquid. So we gotta go ahead and let's give it a try. Let's quickly go for it. Oh. Wow. It's literally two wafers. And you've got dulce de leche, you've got milk, sort of like sweet milk, and you've got something berry. They put some bit of berry jam in it. So that gives it also a little nice bit of sweetness, a little bit of tartness actually with the berries. That is really, really nice. It's basically you put a lot of things in between two wafers, like into two really thin wafers, which means it's one of the lightest desserts you can get. It's extremely, extremely light of a dessert because it's just wafers plus some dulce de leche, milk, evaporated milk, and some berry jam. That's it. There's nothing more to it. The problem is, however, it is probably one of the messiest things to eat. It is incredible. Like literally my hands are all sticky now because it's literally liquids stuffed between two solids. And if you think about it, once you press down on it or you bite in, it automatically squeezes the liquids out. There was a little girl who was also eating one and she literally cried when she bit into it and just fell to the ground and all the sauce leaked out everywhere because like I said, it is probably one of the messiest desserts you're gonna eat. But it is a really, really nice, it's a really, really nice light dessert to have. And I would say it's extremely, extremely delicious and very traditional. You'll find it all over Colombia, not only in Guatapé, but for me, it's my first time having one. And I have to say, great dessert, just very, very messy execution. So just keep that in mind when you're gonna eat an oblea. But
with that said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. What an incredible food tour it has been, from the Arepa to the little Empasteliticos, you know, a lot of interesting things here in Guatapé. We're gonna be here another day, so I'm definitely excited to show you guys more of the street food scene here in Guatapé. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more food and travel videos. I'll see you guys on the next video here in Colombia. Bye guys.